Hello and welcome back to another episode of LuciusPlays. AdventureQuest. Still playing AdventureQuest. Something stupid happens. My desktop or my browser crashed, and therefore I lost the the spear, the dark spear, and the flower that was helping me. But at least in the last part we reached level 10, so now we can actually start doing some stuff. First thing I'm gonna do is train my stats. And how this works, I can choose a stat. Intellect, I want to train intellect because that gives me more magic and my spells will get stronger. And I have to beat Searle Lensler, which is not that hard, I believe. I mean, I'll just shoot him and he will hit me. And that was a pretty strong attack, but he doesn't have that much MP, just like me, so. And I blocked for once, so that's nice. So yeah, what we need to do is defeat this guy. We don't give any XP for it, but if we defeat him, our intellect will be raised by 5 points. And because we started out as a mage, we choose the mace option in the beginning. We already got 10 points in intellect. So now we need to defeat him just by hitting him a couple of times. And in the beginning, stat training is not that hard. I mean, you can pretty much defeat this guy pretty easily. But eventually it will become a bit difficult because he also gets better stats and he become a higher level when you become a higher level. So let's just try to kill him. 32. Alright. Only 23 more points to go. And we'll have 15 intellect. And beautiful, or the fun thing we can do now, we can pay the first maybe 3 levels with C tokens instead of gold. Sometimes I like to save up C tokens, but in the beginning, those couple we got, those 11, we can better just spend it than wait until we're probably level 80 until we actually got some decent C coins. But yeah, I do need to start killing him because he's actually hurting me a little bit. There we go. He's gone. Yes. So 19 gold. 19 gold is also not that much. So maybe, yeah, I'm gonna pay in gold. Gold is better. We can also train intellect with the mage, neighbor on the mage. And the funny thing about this guy is that we can only use magic. So that kind of sucks, but oh no, that doesn't suck. But what happens if our mana runs out? Well, there's actually a spell we get here, which will let us revive or regenerate some of our mana. But yeah, we do need to hurt him. We do need to get him down to level to 0 HP. And that will happen soon enough, at least if I hit something. Yay, 15. And if we defeat him, we also get 5 stat points in intellect. And so you can train every stat from strength to luck by just defeating these guys. It can be a time-consuming task if you in one time goes from 0 to 100, so I like to do every couple of levels. I like to train my stats up so that I can use them in battle and even level even faster, become a bit stronger. Alright, so it looks like we're actually kind of losing against this guy. So we're gonna heal, we're gonna try to get some mana. He hurt me again. No, let's hit him. Hit him. Good. And I totally forgot to buy new spells. That's something I should have done before. That makes this a lot easier. So yeah, let's regenerate our mana. Let's hope he misses once. Nope. Let's hope we don't miss. Yes, we do. We do hit. Alright. And after I trained my intellect up to a little bit to the max aantal points I can use. So that would be, I'm 10 now, so I think that's like 50 maybe? 50, 45, I don't really know. Alright, so we're actually gonna lose this, so this sucks. So I'm gonna flee. I don't want to die just yet. Sucks. Well, let's go buy some spells at least. Buy spells, yay! Alright, shop spells. Alright, so we got the Firebed Swarm, which we're gonna use, of course. We got the Hailstorm, but you can only have a couple of slots full with spells. So we got a fire spell, so we're gonna sell our old fire spell. We get a new frost spell, so we're gonna sell that as well. And we're gonna get a new water spell, I believe. So let's take a look. Yeah, so Hailstorm. And these spells are actually gonna be pretty strong. So the next spell will be level 15, 15, 20 and stuff like that. Let's take a look at the weapons. Maybe we can get something a little bit better. Yeah, let's use this Zard Warch Little 1. That's fine. Seems like a decent weapon. So yeah, oh no, that's the wrong one. So let's try the stat trainer again. So Lancer, Intellect. Yes. Alright, so let's see how much easier this will become. So let's use my shield. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So our fire bed swarm attack thingy did a decent amount, 4 attacks. Although the spells are stronger, they also cost a little bit more MP. So let's do Hailstorm. 21. Was it 21? Or was it a little bit more? I don't know. So yeah, now we don't have enough, so let's hit them with a lightning. That's fine. Lightning is fine. And now some decent magic attack from our new wand. 12. That will. So give or take 5 turns. Yes. And then we'll have intellect level 20, which gives us more mana. So and then we can kill these guys even more easily. But of course their intellect will also increase. Their stats are always 5 points higher than your stats. Except when your stat is 0 and he also got some strength, base strength, but his intellect is 20 and our intellect is 15, so we almost got him. And we got him. They always keep 1 HP. You fought well, so we'll pay in gold. And there we go. Our intellect is 20. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look for a pet. Shop pet. You don't have any. No, alright, I thought it was an urge spell, but it wasn't. Bunny rabbit. Nerf kitten. Dark wool. Well, let's use the truffles. They seem like they can do some decent damage. I think I left my Facebook on. Visit the stat trainer. Let's train. So let's go to Searle again. Intellect. Yes. Let's take a look. Doesn't really matter. So we're gonna hit him with a Firebed Swarm. 7, 4, 8. So that's not that bad. And they do Whoa, they do actually quite a lot. That's kind of nice. That actually helps me quite a bit. So yeah, decent damage of the new spell. Between 20 and 40, I believe. Alright, now we don't have enough. Let's hit him with lightning. Let the triple attack, please. Yeah, nice. The only problem is because it has so many elements is that it's probably not going to be very effective against certain foes, because they might have the effective element as well, but they might as well have the negative or the bad element where the monster is good against or the enemy, and therefore they may heal him without actually. So sometimes they actually won't do a lot of damage, but it's perfect against a guy like this whose all-around defenses is equal. So, and we got him again. Wow, that went really easy. Oh, he attacks one more time. Doesn't matter. Yay. So intellect 25. Let's do one more. I still have 25 trainable stat points. So 30. Yes. So I will actually. Let's use rainstorm for once. 12, 14, 26 damage. Not bad. I do think the fire bat swarm is bit better. Well, this one wasn't that better, much better. Doesn't matter. We can use one more. Let's use the hailstorm is pretty bad. 28, just one big hit. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Alright, so let's finish him off again. Oh yeah, that's one more thing. This guy can only train our stats up to level 75. After that we have to go to the mage or to the warrior if you're training strength and endurance and stuff like that. And we got him. They attack one more time. And he's gone. Yes. Gold. So we're 30 now. I'm just gonna train until my all my stat points are until I level 50 intellect. And that's kind of as you can see, our intellect is increasing pretty much. So the base would be 180 because endurance is 0 of mine too. We got 22 more mana. In the beginning it's not that much, but our spells do get stronger, and eventually it will become pretty noticeable. Alright, let's do one more. Firebots, Bat Swarm. You see, we're really cutting through his HP right now. And then we can use RM1, then hopefully the truffle will attack. Nope. I don't know why they're called truffles, but one more hit, pretty decent. And you will attack too. So that's fine. And one more. Oh, we still got one HP left. I thought I was done. Never mind. Yes, I fought well and deserved my reward. So, level 35. Intellect. Let's keep going. This might be a bit boring, but it's pretty. I always enjoy this part because you actually notice you become stronger, you know. And after this this part, I will train up my stats, and after that, I will probably start doing the mage quest. And mage is a kind of class, and the first 5 levels are not really strong, but they can help. They give you pretty decent spells and decent attacks, I believe. If it's not changed since the last time I've played as a mage, maybe it's a lot worse right now, but we will see. And not enough, just a little short, just too short of another spell. And he's almost gone again. And we've won. There we go. And he's gonna. Yeah, you're gonna give up. Yes. 40. So only 2 more fights to go to get to level 50. As you can see, our intellect our mana is becoming better. As you can notice, our fire bat swarms are doing around 40 damage already. That's quite a lot, especially against opponents who only have like 120 or 100 HP. He got a little bit more, of course, but and we got three fire bat swarm spells. So that means we can do in 3 turns. Hypothetically, we can do 120 damage, which is kind of nice, especially for a level 10 character. Of course, later on, 120 damage is something you should be doing in 1 turn at least. But yeah, it's decent. Alright, we have 1 gold, 45, intellect, and one more time. And after this I will do one more random monster battle to show off our new strength. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't totally get embarrassed and get murdered or something, but 9, 8, 9. So 30, between 30 and 40, something like that. 9, 10, 8, 9. Pretty decent. And now oh, you see, now we have even enough for one more weaker spell, so let's use, and that also did 21, so that's really nice. And our truffles are hitting pretty strongly as well. And I think he's almost gone if the truffles attack. They do not, of course. There we go. I think they're gone. Yes. There we go, there we go. Intellect level 50. So let's try the battle of monster. A Gnarl. As you can see, we didn't receive any XP for that, for the stat training. Alright, let's use a fire bat swarm and see how effective it is. There we go. Remember that guy we fought against, the stat trainer, only had our damage only did 0.9 times the amount it would normally do. Against this guy, it's 1.5 times damage. And as you see, in 2 turns, I killed that guy without any trouble. So we're getting a Gnavane the Changer. Hail Wanderer, I'm Gnavane and I come to offer the gift to any guardian I come upon. Well, I'm not a guardian, so I'm gonna say no thanks. We do get some XP and gold for this guy, which is nice. Let's do one more battle, and after that I'm gonna finish it off. Finish this video. Water. Alright, let's see. 34, 25, so that was over 50. Which is a nice hit, so we can probably kill him in 2 turns with a bit of luck. We can indeed, that was over 60, so yeah. We're pretty strong right now, so I'm pretty pleased with this part. We trained up and we've become a lot stronger. In the next part I will start doing the mages class quest and become a real mage, to say some a real mage. Well, I'm already a mage, but I will actually train as a mage. Alright, hopefully I will see you in the next part.